Hello, good morning and welcome to Psychic Soulwise Tarot and your Tarot of the Day with Pat. I'm going to be using the Bradley Valentine cards today. These are Angel Tarot and I'm going to be doing a 3-card reading for morning, during the day and the evening so we can see how the evening ends. I read it as a story when I've got it. This is for the 24th of April 2020 and I know it won't resonate with everyone, but it will for quite a few of you out there. I do have a website which is www.101psychicsoulwisetarot.com. If anyone would like a private reading, please go over to the website and see what's on offer. I also have a Facebook page where I do live stream mediumship readings and tarot readings, and I will be doing some of that tonight, live stream, interactive, and it's free. Free on live stream anyway. So let's see. What have we got coming in for the morning? What have we got coming in for the morning, please, angels? I did give them a good shuffle as well before, but I'm waiting for them to bring out the card that's going to be relevant for this morning. Are you holding on to that one? Okay. Oh. I can't hit them this through. I have to drop them. Right, I'll just, I only want one card for the middle of the day, please. What's coming in during the day? And you turned it over. There's two. I'll have to read the two then. Okay. Oh, and you flipped one straight over for the evening. Now let's see. For the first card, that's for this morning, we've got the Ace of Earth. This is the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. This is like a new beginning, usually to do with work, but it is a new beginning. So some of you might be hearing about work now. If some of you have been off work, you might be hearing a call to say that, you're now on the list where we can reopen and you can come back to work. You just have to take into account the new conditions we'll be working under, for safety. But there's an inflow of abundance, so that's good news. Inflow of good news, inflow of news about business of some sort. So it's work, really. This one's, you've got something else to do, something new. It's a new start. And for some of you, will be starting to a new business of your own. It's quite possible that you would, but you might have to sign some documents or contracts for that. There's a lot of opportunity there for growth. It is, a lot that can come in and help you on your journey. It's the start, it's the first start, and for some of you it is starting to go back to work, and for others it's starting, you're going to start the business, today. This is the time when you can reunite the ideas that you had to work on your own and bring about to fruition the ideas that you've had and just get it kicked off the ground. You always feel good when you've actually made the start. It's just make the start, so it is promising, it's good. Maybe contracts to sign there. And then we've got the Eight of Air. So an illusion of being trapped or a lack of self-confidence and afraid to take action. So basically, don't be afraid to take action for this new start, this new venture. And for some of you going back to work, don't be afraid because you're not sure of everything that's going on, what the new situation is with the health and safety aspects of it. But they are going to be looking after you. You will be able to work in a safe environment, basically, as safe as they could possibly make it under the guidelines of today. But you see, it's just like an illusion in your mind that you're trapped and you can't do anything and you're worried about going forward. You might be afraid to go back to work. But the new start here is because the conditions are now right where you can go, and they're putting like barriers in place and masks and precautions lines so you can keep your distance and stuff like that if it's in this day and age. So the new starts for returning to work, not to be too afraid, because this is something that's in your mind that's holding you back from taking that first step to go back to work, because it does say that there's some uncertainty there, that you're little bit afraid, but underneath there, because I got 2 for the middle of the day, you got the 2 of earth, and saying like you make the first start and there might be too much going on at once, that's causing you some confusion there. So you may need to make that decision, because 2s are about decision as well. So if you just try and think of things in a lighter way, lighten up a bit, you'll get rid of this uncertainty, this nervousness you have of going back to work. And for those of you who are starting your new job of your own, a new business, don't lack in confidence. You've got that confidence, just go forward. Don't think that you can't do it. Make that first step and just go forward and do it. It's time. Any blockages are only in your own mind. It's not something that should be holding you back. And then you've got this 2 of earth that says just make the decision to go forward, really. You've made the start, and 2 is put the second post down. You're going to be able to do this, and you've just got to lighten up a bit, a little bit more playful in your be creative type thing in your attitude to lighten up. That's basically what that's saying there. And then we've got the page of water to end the day on, and this is a new person enters your life. A relationship begins to a new phase and heightened psychic ability. Page of water is intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. It's basically the page of cups. So this would be saying that there's news like love, or there's a new relationship to do with emotions. So there will be somebody who's like going to be coming in. It's going to be either a long-term friend or a lover. New. And it can be coming through your work, whether this is the new start or the return to work for some of you. You might meet a new friend that's going to be long lasting, because this is somebody who's quite creative as well. Somebody who can think. But this page wants to be. They want to be friendly. They want to be in this new relationship that could come, or this new phase for those of you who are already in a stable relationship. When it's on a romantic level, then it's a new phase beginning. You can put aside some of the hardships that you've had because you're going back to work, or for you're starting your new business, and this the decision that you've made there to make that step forward and put away all of these doubts and fears that you've got there. Don't be doubting the new relationships. Don't be doubting the fears. You've got to be able to you've got to make a decision to take a chance, really. Because if you don't, you're never going to know if that person that's coming into your life is going to be the one that you wanted on a romantic level, or a long-lasting friend that you would appreciate in years to come, someone you can talk to. It's somebody who's intuitive and understanding, somebody who can help you, knows your ways. You'd be able to talk to them, because it's somebody who's it's really a person who's really comfortable with themselves and does understand the emotional needs of other people. It's to do with the emotions, this one. So you may be going through a little bit of an emotional issue there with the doubts you've got of yourself about your work, but this intuitive person knows and understands, or it might be a partner that understands that you are nervous about going back, and you are nervous about starting your new business, all of this, and they understand and they want to help you, and they take that to a new phase, they can understand now that you're not as confident as you were, but they're giving you that boost because they know deep down it's only in your mind, because of all what's going on, that you're doubting yourself, because you really do have the ability to do anything you want to do with this new start that you've got coming in there. And they know that you might have had a lot going on in your mind. You've got the home to think about, the family. Are you going to be putting them in danger and things like that? So that this intuitive person understands where you're coming from on the doubts that you've got. But really, these doubts should be put to one side and just move forward, because that new start is here to guide you forward and have someone there who's understanding. And if this is on a romantic relationship, this could be somebody new coming into your life that you've been waiting for, really, and it's news that you've been wanting to hear about for a long time. For those who haven't got a partner, You know, it can be a new start. So there's a new energy coming on into your life, shall I say? There you go. Getting myself mixed up now. Right. I do have a website, which is www.101psychicsoulwisetarot.com. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe, because it does help my channel to grow. I will be doing live stream interactive mediumship and tarot readings tonight. So if any of you want your message from spirit that you would like to try for, you just need to comment on my Facebook page. Right, I'll just leave that for now. So see you later. I will leave the links in the bottom here. Bye for now.